Hey everybody, welcome to the live streams of Global Trade Live. Today is 28th of February and we are now live in New York session over here. So let's get started. So first of all, let's have a look at the news over here. USD Carnival first day. Okay, seems like USD is off today and so there are three things over here. Number one is today is Monday. Second, USD is off. Third, uh, last day of the month, right? So let's see if the market will be making some moves today or not. So let's get started over here. So if we look at the GBP over here in the monthly time frame looks like consolidating over here, like all the candles are rejecting this price over here, like 156 156.100 200 some this area over here. So for me, monthly is just moving down right now, right? So if we look at the weekly over here, look, today is last day of the month, right? So monthly will be closing like this only, right? Because if the monthly candle will be closing like this, the next month's candle can wake up and move down from there. So let's move to the weekly over here. So if we look at the weekly time frame, then the market is just consolidating. It's respecting the resistance over here, then came down from that area. Now the previous week's candle rejected this area over here from the left, and the current week candle, like the today's candle, just went all the way down and rejected the same area. Now it's moving all the way up, right, by leaving a huge wick to the downside. And so that also means and indicates that the current weak candle can flip back up, break its own high and move up. So if that happens, then where will be the point till where it can move to, right? So that point will be this resistance over here. So this can flip up and move all the way up to this area, or maybe it can close like a weak bullish candle and the next candle can go up. We don't know, but this is the idea about this setup over here. So this was about the weekly. If we talk about daily over here, then so there was a support down over here. The market just went down, broke this support over here and went straight down to the support on the left, right? Or you can say till this support as well over here, right? Now the thing is, now the market is creating some sort of a support over here, right? And we have already a support to the left, and now today's daily candle went all the way down, broke the low of the previous daily candle, and it really went down to test this area, but it rejected. So this is a very huge rejection, I must say. So this is an extremely huge rejection, and the market, now the daily candle can, two things can happen. Number one is that it will be going down to fill its own wick and finally tap this area over here, and number second thing is it can flip back up, break its own high and move up to fill the wick of the previous daily candle, and then it will be moving to this level over here. So but according to me, the way it just broke the low, it shouldn't go down again and test this area because the trend is sells. Look, the market just broke this support, went down, so that will be also a wick fill for this candle over here. And let me just look at the daily once again, and daily is okay, perfect. If I look at the 4-hour over here, the market was moving down. It created a support over here, then it went up, created another support, then it went up again, then it created a resistance over here, and it respected the support from the left. Okay, so I took a line and marked a resistance, nearby resistance over here, and I marked down this support from the left. So right now the 4 hour time frame is also consolidating over here, right? So now the things which can happen over here is the current 4-hour candle can flip down, break its own low, and move all the way down to fill the wick of the previous 4-hour candle. Or number second thing is it will be going up again, break the high of its own, and finally move up to fill this clean candle to the left. So now these things can happen over here. We don't know what's gonna happen because the thing is this 4-hour candle is still running and it's respecting the resistance. So by looking just at this information over here, I can say that the market structure is bearish, so it should flip down to fill this clean candle over here. So if that will be the case, then this will be the target for the 4-hour to go, right? So let's wait and watch where the market's gonna go. So after the 4-hour, let's move to the hourly over here. Let's say what the hourly time frame is doing. So basically we have information like we have no, Mr. Navdeep, I'm not a swing trader, I do scalping. So basically above 155.065 area we have this clean candle to go, and market can easily go up to this level. Yeah, but obviously and if we calculate the range over here, then the first problem will be at 40 pips and the full range is about 70 pips. Oh, so the range is really awesome over here. I really like the range. So the range is good, everything is perfect. But if we talk about sells as well, let's talk about sells over here. So if we talk about sells, then below this area 154.135 area we can have our good sells over here because we have this clean candle to go. And if we calculate this range over here, then the range is about like 64 pips. So that's also a pretty nice range, and this will be the target over here. So right now this range over here is no trade zone for me, because you should trade those ranges which looks really comfortable to trade. So buys above 155.065, sells below 154.135. So after this 1 hour, let me just first make some visibility changes. Okay. So after the 1 hour, let's move to the 30 minutes over here. So in 30 minutes as well, we have a clean range above this area 155.067, and if we talk about sells, then it's below this area only. Yeah, so this looks really good. So basically we have these wick rejections below the prices over here. So that means if we enter a trade in this area, like if we enter the trade below this area, then one thing we need to keep in mind that we have wicks to the left, so market can go down till the wicks to the wicks, and then it can reject from there and move up again. So that can also be the case, so we need to be very careful. Otherwise below these wicks over here you can aim for full range for the runner, but not before that. So this was all about GBP JPY. Now it's just that we have to wait for the market to go above 155.067 or go below 154.127. So let's just wait for that. If we look at now, let's talk about GBP USD. So this is the monthly time frame of GBP USD over here, and let's zoom in a little bit. So if we look at the monthly over here, then we have a resistance in the monthly. Now the market is moving down, created a higher wick, so basically it can move down till this area. So the monthly is bearish. Let's talk about weekly now, and now the weekly candle is moving up with no wick on the bottom, and today is first day of the week, so that means that there are full chances that it will be flipping down again and tap this area over here. And there's a support down over here in this area, so let's mark that support area, and then we have another support area which will act as a target area. So right now the market is below the support area. Now it becomes the resistance. Now the weekly candle is testing the resistance, so basically what can happen is now weekly candle can reject this area and flip down from here. So if we talk about daily after the weekly, let's talk about that. So we have the clean range to the left. Basically right now the chances of going down is really high at this point, but yes, if the daily candle closes above this area, then obviously it should be going up from here, because this will become a fake out. But I think it will be flipping down and going all the way down to this level. So after the daily, let's move to the 4 hour. So 4 hour, basically let's just calculate this range. 22 pips above this area. We have so above this area, let me just readjust this. Perfect. So this area we have clean range, then we have another resistance over here, and below this area we have this clean candle to go. So let's see where the 4 hours will be heading towards to, because right now the market structure is really confusing over here, so we need help of lower time frames as well. So this gap is just a bearish candle which is invisible over here. If we talk about 1 hour time frame, then I think below this area we have some 20 pips of ranges there. So I'm gonna mark this area. Okay, so below this area we have this clean range to cover up, we have wick to cover up, so I think, and the risk can also be manageable over here. And below this area, if we just skip that area, then we have this beautiful area over here of clean range. This gap over here is just a bullish candle which is just invisible over here. So, and the market can go down till this level. So we have this clean range. Yeah, we have this clean range of 66 pips, or like, actually if we not take full range, then we can take this candle over here, like 30 pips of range is there. And if we talk about buys, then we can take this range in consideration, or we can skip this range depending upon the setups and all. So above this area we have resistance over here, then we have this clean candles to go. It's just that we just have to wait for the market to enter our desired range. Sorry. So if we look at the gold now, let's just analyze gold. So basically now today's candle is about to close, and I really think that this candle will be closing somewhere below this area, or yeah. So this candle is below the current resistance area, like it went all the way up, now leaving a rejection wick, now it's coming down. So basically for me monthly is kind of a bearish right now, because today it's about to close, and it can close below the area from the left. So if we talk about weekly over here, then the previous week's candle rejected this area really heavily, and the current week candle is also going has also went up, filled some portion of the wick of the previous week's candle. Now it can really reject this area and move back down, break its own low, and then finally fill the wick of the previous week's candle, and then it will break the low and then move down from there. So that can be the case. And if we talk about daily, let's just go to weekly first again. So after the weekly, let's talk about daily over here. So basically what's happening in the daily time frame is we have a resistance area over here, we have a support area down over here. Now if this candle flips back and breaks the low of the previous one, then it will be definitely going down to this area. First problem will be in this region, like, but the range is pretty awesome in gold, so no issues about the range. So after the daily, let's talk about the 4-hour over here. So basically what's 4-hour, what the 4-hour is saying. So basically we have a resistance over here in the 4-hour, then we have a sorry, then we have a support down over here in the 4-hour. Now the market is moving inside these zones over here. So right now if the 4-hour candle breaks the high of the previous one, then it should be going up to this level, then fill this wick, and finally it can go up. But if it flips back down and break its own low, then it can move down to fill the wick of the previous 4-hour candle, like lower wick, then finally break the low and move down to this level over here. So right now it's really confusing. By looking at the 4-hour, we don't know whether the market's gonna go up or market's gonna go down. Okay, yeah, all the time frames are just confusing over here. So after the 4-hour, let's talk about the 1-hour over here. So if we talk about 1-hour, then we have this range, clean range over here above this area. So we can have some buys above 1911.318 area, and the target area can be this one, or this one over here, because that will be a big fill also. So this can be the target over here. The range is about 60 and then 76 pips. So but if we talk about sells, then sells can be below this area as well. Yeah, so we can have sells below this area. This will be the target over here for sells. And if you are looking for a better range, then below this area you have this clean range to go for gold, right? So if we calculate these ranges, then the first range is about 29-30 pips, which is good. The second one is about 68-70 pips, and this wick is about 26 pips away. So I don't think that there will be any problem over here. It's just that we need to wait for gold to enter our range area, right? So let's go to the 30 minutes over here. Okay, so if we talk about 30 minutes over here in gold, then obviously if this basically what's happening over here is market is creating some support level over here. So this is the first one. Then we have this one over here. Right? And then this is another one over here. So market is going up for now. Right? So sorry. So obviously we need a candle to close below 1905.983 to take sells. But the thing is, more confirming sales will be below this area over here, because then the market structure will be also bearish. Because right now the market can just make some fake outs and something like that, but below these areas there will be less chances of doing that. And once that happens, market will be filling these candles over here. So yes, this was all about gold. And yes, obviously we should talk about buy as well. I think better buys will be above this level. I'm not considering this area over here because the range is just 20 pips, so I don't like this area basically. Above this area, yes. So I'm just gonna wait for the market to enter my areas, and then I'm gonna take the trade accordingly. So above this area, let's mark our area of target area as well. This is 40 pips of range. So first of all, market can go up in this area. So let's see. So now it's just that we have to just wait and watch. Okay, so let's get back to business over here. So right now the 30-minute candle just closed at this point, and so basically right now we cannot take sells because there is no proper range over here, right? And even if there is some range, then we need a resistance to be formed to take a sell trade, because the thing is the market can move down a little bit and then it can go up, because the market is just creating higher highs and higher lows, and it's been creating supports only. So we need I need a resistance to be formed before taking sells. Same goes for Gbp USD. Nothing over here. It's just that we have to wait. We just have to wait for the market to enter a better range area. If we talk about gold, then I think the market just broke the low of the previous one, right? So let's just go back to 15 minutes. Gold went down. Actually, I have to remove this. Okay. So this candle closed below this area. This candle just broke the low, and it just went down, rejected this area over here. We have this support over here as well. It's really tough. It's really tough to say. The thing is, market is creating higher as a high and higher lows, right? So yeah, it can. I don't know. I'm not sure about gold sales over here, because the thing is, this candle it's going up, broke below this area, it's going up, so it can go up to fill these wicks and finally this area over here. So I'm not gonna take any sells over here. Not gonna take any sells. Nope. I'll just gonna look at the chart over here, and nothing more. Just wait. We'll wait here. Because yes, the previous candle closed with huge wick rejections, but the thing is, it the market structure is really bullish over here. It's just higher highs and higher lows. Let's look at the average. Yeah, it's just sideways. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not gonna take any sells in this area. But yes, if it starts to go down from this area, then it will be going all the way down to like 29, 30 pips. Let's see what happens. So yeah, let's talk about GBP USD 30-minute area. I think I'm gonna buy above this area only. Let's look at the 4-hour at this point. Yeah, 4-hour is moving up as well. Sorry. Daily pushing down. Weekly can also move down. Yeah. can move down. Yeah, it can move down from here because the weekly has gone up with no wick on the bottom. So because the thing is, if I look at these structures over here, look, structures are same. Went up, rejections, again impulse move, went up, rejections, again impulse move can be there. Not taking sells. I will take sells below this area for sure, but not in this area. I have to wait for the market to reverse back. So let's just wait and watch. I'll just analyze this trade. I may be wrong, but I'm just gonna wait. Not gonna take this trade. So this will be a paper trade only. This will be just a paper trade. So I'm gonna wait for the market to enter this area. Stops will be above these highs, and targets will be all the way down here. This will be around 1:6 risk to reward ratio. So let's see what happens. This is just a paper trade. I'm repeating again, just a paper trade. What is POI? POI is point of interest. You can say it as point of control. So basically it's the area where the market goes back again and reverses back. So why it reverses back? Because big institutions and heavy liquidity injections has been done in POI area. So I have already made a video on the POI strategy as well, and it's for free, so you can go through that video. I'm gonna just drop the link in the chat. Oh, look over here. The market is now moving down. So let's see now what happens, whether the market goes all the way down or whether the market goes up. The way it's moving, it looks like that it will be moving down, but we don't know. Let's see. See, the market just went very near to the POI, and it really dropped down like 14-15 pips. $15-minute candle is about to close in 30 seconds. Okay, so now the thing is, look over here. So basically, if this 15-minute candle, let me just zoom in a little bit and mark some areas over here. Visibility. So if this candle closes below this area and the next candle, then I'm gonna wait for the next candle to go up to the POI and then reject that area. So basically, what will be happening over here is the market will be grabbing liquidity from the POI, and then it will be breaking the low of the previous 15-minute candle and go all the way down from there, right? So I'm gonna just wait for the market to do that. So now basically what can happen is market can go up to this POI over here. In this area, stops will be reduced to 3 pips. So market has to go up to grab liquidity and then go down from there. Now two things can happen. Number one is that it will be go up to test the POI, and it will be go all the way up by creating this as a fake out. Okay. Number second thing is it can go up, reject this POI area and starts to move down again. That can be the case. Number third thing which can happen is it will not go up to test this POI. It will just drop down from here, break the low. So if that happens, once it breaks the low, at that point I'm gonna find out new POI on the bottom side. If that works, then it's great. Otherwise, it's alright to miss the trade. It's okay for me. So the low of 15-minute is this over here. That means we are talking about this area. So let's see if it goes up to test the POI, or if it just goes all the way down and break below this low and then go up to test the POI. Let's see. Clean range, 15-minute. Sorry, 15-minute looks good. Yeah, it can move down, break the low, continue moving down. Yeah, now it should be moving down from here. Oh, it just went up, tested this POI over here. Nice. Oh, this could be a possible trade. And now it will be going all the way down. So basically, the new POI is over here. Look, you misses out some trades, then you have to mark those area again and again, again and again. You know, because that's the only thing you can do, nothing more. So now once a candle closes below this area, then obviously I'm gonna mark my new POI. So it's just that we can do. Now if it goes back in this area, then that will be a nice thing, but it just broke the low. There should be volume coming in which will take the candle all the way down from here, or volume will take the candle up maybe. Sorry. So if a candle goes back inside this range, then I might take a trade. Yeah, because now the 15-minute candle broke the low. That means a resistance has been formed. A resistance has been formed over here. Now market can move up to the POI, then it can go down again, and finally will fill this range over here, and that will be something quick. So I'm gonna get ready. Oh, took a sell trade over here. What the fuck, man? So from here it can move down all the way down from here. Stops is 6.7 pips. Entered this trade over here. Closed half in 1 pip to manage the risk. Now let's see if it flips down. Oh, nice. Running in 6 pips over here. Running in 6 pips of profit. Let's see if it goes all the way down, because according to me it should be going all the way down from here. But obviously if it goes up again, then I'm gonna close half at break even. My stops are at the same level. It's the way it's right now, so it's just that we have to wait. Closed another half at break even. What the fuck is wrong with the market? Now a small position is just running over here, so no issues. So closed two halves from the full position. Now my risk is really reduced over here. Let me just check. Yeah. Once it starts to go down with volume, there will be huge volume coming in. It's just that it's consolidating in this area, which I am not really liking. Till this point, it should be going down, but why it's rejecting the area? Okay, so it might rejecting these wicks over here. Four minutes left for the current candle to close. Let's see if it goes down or closed another half over here to minimize the risk. Oh, it just went up. Sorry. So lost around 2.5 pips in this gold trade. So original stops was around 3.7 to 4 pips, but then also I reduced my risk so much over here. Like the trade went up in 6-7 pips of profit, but see, that's why. That's the reason it was not a really nice trade to be, because the thing is, the market is creating supports, right? And taking sells without any confirmations is a really bad idea. So I waited for this confirmation over here, then I took the trade, but it didn't work out, so it's absolutely fine. I already had a very small stop loss, like 4 pips, and I reduced that small stop loss like more to 2.5 pips only. So now nothing over here. It should be going up, maybe. Minutes, 30-minute candle will be closing. Yeah, now the next 30-minute. So I'm gonna show you the results over here, like how I managed my risk. So this was a 50-cent trade and closed half in like 2.5 pips. Then closed another half over here at break even. Then I closed another half over here at break even. Then this trade was again closed in around 2.5, somewhere around those pips. So 50-cent trade and loss is just 2.5 pips over here, like $13. Plus in these $13. I paid around how much commission? Like 2, 3, and almost $4 of commission I have paid. So lost around nothing over here. So now 30-minute candle closed bullish. Now I think gold will be moving up. Gold should be moving up. So I have took one trade for today, and that's a losing trade over here. No matter how much I lost, but that was a losing trade, and now there's only one more chance I have for the second trade. So I have to be really careful in taking the second trade over here. So 4-hour candle will be closing in 1 hour 28 minutes. Yeah, I think gold is moving up now. Gold has to move up. Now this becomes the fake out. Oh, nice. So basically GBP JPY just gave me a sell idea as well. So below 154.749 I look for sells. This candle is about 17.5 pips big, so there should not be any problems. Okay, let's have a look at the bigger time frames as well. Yeah, daily and weekly are bearish over here, so let's see. But obviously for that, so once this 30-minute candle breaks this low over here 154.726, then the possibility of moving down is really high. So first of all it will go down to fill the wick, then break this wick, then move down to fill this candle over here. Oh, look here, GBP is dropping down, so I'm gonna mark this area. So that means we are talking about this low, this low. So now two things can happen. Number one is market will be moving down, break this low, and or number second is market will flip back up, break this high, fill this clean range, and finally move up to this level. So we have to wait for this candle to break this low over here for confirmation. I have SL at 1909. But why are you taking sells over here when you have a fake out in the 15 minutes and 30 minute has also closed like a strong bullish candle? Because I really think the market will be reversing back, and once this current 30-minute candle break its own high, it will be going up to fill these wicks. So this is kind of a very risky trade. Let's see. GBP JPY got 20 minutes to close. Let's see. Oh, look here. Moving up. So, Laco, I really hope that you managed your risk over here. Gold looks like it will be going up from here, and GU and GJ looks like it will be going down from here. Let's see what happens. So 15-minute candle is about to close over here in GBP JPY, and it will be closing like a strong bearish candle according to me. So if I drop a line over here, then so what if the next 15-minute candle wakes up, breaks the low, continue moving down? So that will be a break in the 30-minute as well. So let's see what happens. Oh, look here, it just broke these highs. GBP JPY is really dropping down right now. It's now dropping down. It should be going down now. So once we have a candle breaking below this area, which I really think there will be a candle. Look. Oh, it just broke the low. Nice. Now I'm gonna mark my POI area. Now there should be a candle which should go up to test this POI over here and then drop down from there. If not, then it is what it is, no problem. But yes, if it really wants to go down, then it has to go up to test this POI. And then I'm gonna enter a sell trade. I am not in this trade, guys. I'm not in this trade over here. Why I haven't entered? Because when I looked at the 15-minute time frame over here, it's taking support from the 20 period moving average now. So to take sells, I really need some more confirmations, and those confirmations I'm not getting over here. So that's the main reason I haven't took this trade. Just waiting for a better setup to take. So basically I'm gonna wait over here for this 30-minute candle to close clearly. 9 more minutes over here, because the thing is, if I look at the 15 minutes, we have multiple wick rejection in this area, right? So now this wick rejection doesn't make any difference over here as well. So now from here the market can move up, because the market is already rejecting this area. But the thing is, if we have this 30-minute candle closing below this area in the next 8 minutes, and then the next 30-minute candle will wake up and break the low, that will be the main confirmation that yes, the market is now moving down, and or it's really ready to move down from here. So this can be a really nice one over here. It can move down, but the thing is, I cannot take risk in this case. Look here, GBP, GPY is absolutely moving down now. So I have took a sell trade over here, short position, trade has been took in this place, stops has been kept up, TP is around 11 pips, 10 11 pips, running in 3 pips over here right now. So basically this is the POI over here. Yeah, running in 4.4, 4.5, 4.6. 1 minute left for the candle to close. Let's see how this candle closes. 5 pips tabbed. 6 pips running up. So now the next candle can wick up and then it can go down. Yeah, last 1 minute remaining over here. Seven pips running right now. Okay, so new candle has started at this point. Oh, the previous candle closed with no wick. Closed half in 9.6 pips. SL at break even. Oh, running in 11-12 pips now. Nice. Look over here. Now market can go up to retrace back a little bit. Break even hit. It just hit the break even. Sorry. So basically previous candle just closed with no wick and the current candle is moving up from here, and the way and with the volume it's moving up. It's really huge. So basically what happened over here is, let me just show you. So look over here, this was the gold trade, made some losses in this trade, and then I took this trade over here, made a little bit of profit in this trade, like I'll say that only you know, $4, $3.8. So overall, a little bit up for today. So we need to find out a better trade to take. Okay, let's have a look. So 15-minute candle closed down over here. This candle just broke below, went up inside the POI again. So from here it can move up, maybe, or it may move down from here. 1 hour candle also closed. Okay. Sorry. So 4 hour candle is having 1 hour to close over here, and it's really okay. I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait over here. So candle just closed above this POI. So basically there's no range for the next candle to move down. So the chances of going down or up are just 50-50. So basically now we have to wait for the 15-minute candle to close bullish, but it should be closing below this area so that the next candle can wake up and move down. So I think yes, I'm gonna wait for this 15-minute candle to close. And the problem is, there is a problem over here. The problem is there is no range now. Yeah, there's just no range to take the trade. Yeah. Nothing. So I will wait now for the market to go down below this area or above this area. Nothing is happening in Gbp Usd. Gold, oh, gold just went all the way up from here, and this candle just also broke above the high. And now went down. "23 minutes left over here, so this candle might just grab liquidity and then move up. So this was the BOS over here, and then market made some momentum from this area over here. So possibly it can move down in like 1908, 3 to 4, 1908, 3 to 4, somewhere around 1908, 304. let's see. So market can move possibly down to this area, which will be the liquidity grabbing. Just wait. Let's have a look at 15 minutes. Yeah, it can come down to this level, then it can reject this area and move up from here. But let's have a look. $15-minute candle is about to close in gold in 4 minutes. So let's see how this candle closes. Hey Jashan Multani, how are you? Oh, welcome to the streams, buddy. So in GBP JPY, this 30-minute candle is about to close in like 10 minutes. So let's see where this candle will be closing, because if this candle closes above, then this will be, proved that the market is now respecting this area of resistance over here, and it's getting ready to move up from this level. So that means we should be then waiting for the price to go above 155.067, and we have this clean candles to go, so there should be no problem, in taking trades above this area. So but yes, but the thing is, if this 30-minute candle closes below 154.749 area, then the market, what the market can do is it can wake up, break the low, and continue moving down. But on that note, there is a problem over here, that the range is not there. Then the range is not there. We have this problem over here, then we have this support over here, then we have huge wicks over here. So no clarity in the range. So if we talk about sells can be only happen now below 154.127 area. And by looking at the volume and overall market structure today, I really doubt that today there might be some volume or not. So I have a doubt in that. Sorry. So same things goes for GBP USD over here. No good range, nothing. It's just that buys above 1.34391. And sorry, if we look at the gold over here, then the gold can possibly, this candle is about to close over here in 8 minutes, and the next candle can wick down and go up maybe, or can wake up and break the low of this candle and continue moving down. So we have to look for those things in 15-minute time frame, and I need a resistance to be formed before taking sells in gold. Buddy, I have been trading since 5 years. Yes, brother. I was just telling the same thing since 5 years. Okay, so 30 minute is about to close below this area, and 1 hour is still open, and we can expect this 1 hour candle to flip down maybe, but I don't think that's gonna work. So basically, to take this area as a POI, I think I need to wait for. Nah, market structure is not clear. Hmm. Oh, look over here. It just went all the way up. So maybe from here it can reverse back. For our candle is just having 28 minutes left to close. Just 28 minutes. Market structure is really bad over here. It just went in this POI and went straight down from there. It will be moving down, I think. 30-minute candle is about to break its own low. So once it breaks its own low, yeah. So the 15-minute candle also broke the low of the previous 15-minute as well. It should go up a little bit for some retracement. Okay, everybody. So if this 1 minute candle or the next 1 minute candle goes back inside this POI over here, I'm gonna take a sell trade, because now 30-minute candle just broke the low of the previous 30-minute candle, and now market can possibly push the price all the way down. So let's see if I get a chance to take this trade over here or not. So that will be a quick chance for me, because market will be dropping down from here. Took a sell trade at this point. Stops are kept at 4 pips. Oh, it just hit the stop loss over here. And it just closed above that area, but the thing is, I think it will push the price down. I think it will be now going up to this POI again. This POI is just invalid over here. Oh, gold just went up and it's coming down for, I think, to test this POI. So we have momentum in gold from this area. So I think gold should come down to test this POI and then move up from there. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna call it a day over here. So take care, everybody. Have a great day. Let's meet tomorrow.